What is up? We got a new bow today. Check it out. Sanlida Archery. This is an ILF bow. 62 inches, 40 pounds. It's called the Hermit X8. We're gonna get it out of the box, take a look at it, and shoot it. I'm super pumped. Sanlida actually sent this to me, so we're gonna take a few shots with it, see how we like it, and probably use it this season out in the woods a little bit, or just do some target shooting in the yard. So let's check it out. All right, let's get this box open and see what we're working with. First thing is you have to have a good box opening knife. Cool. We got our string. Oh, that's cool. A glove. I shoot a tab. This is pretty thin leather, but it would get you started. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize an arm guard. I didn't realize this was a whole like shooting kit. And a bowstringer. Nice. Alright, let's see. We've got some Allen wrenches. Ooh. Some calf hair. Allen wrench, Allen wrench, Allen wrench. Jeez. Lots of Allen wrenches. Alright. And alright. An owner's manual. Okay. An inspection sticker. And you can log in the website and download the instruction manual on the computer as well. And register a limited lifetime warranty. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm just getting the pieces out here and I just wanted to stop and give you a little look. This thing is solid. I like that color. It's a bit of a fatter handle than I'm used to, but I like it. I really like the shape of that shelf. Let me see if you can see. There you go. See, is it focusing? There you go. It's got their little logo. It's like a coin embedded in the wood. Pretty neat. Let's get these limbs out. All right, so we have the limbs out and they are clearly marked on the back. This one is top. 19 inch, I'm guessing that's the riser. 62 inch, the total length, 40 pounds. Of course, the other limb is marked as well. Bottom, 19 inch, 62 inch, 40 pounds. That's cool. It's got, oh, you probably can't see, you can kind of see it. It's sort of like the logo, the Hermit X8 logo is sort of like in like a ghost print in the black. It's pretty cool. And their Sanlida Archery logo is right there. So far, this is a pretty slick looking bow. Now they sent this to me, so I didn't have to buy it, but I believe I was looking at the price and I think it's like $150, $160. All right, I want to show you this as well. So this is the detent button. If you're putting this together yourself, real easy. It's spring loaded. And then you have, let's see if it'll focus, that channel right there, that detent button. Let's see, focus for me. The detent button slides in here, and the other part of the limb slits just like that. Super easy, clicks in and clicks back out. Awesome. And we got it strung up. I went with a 7.5 inch brace height. We're just gonna start there and see how that works. And we're gonna go outside and see if we can fling a few arrows. Ooh. It's loud, but I haven't put any silencers on it, so probably a little more work, like setting it up, putting those silencers on the string, quieten it down. So I need to play around with the brace height and put the string silencers in and just a few other things to see if I can quieten it down. But one of the first things I notice is that it's quite a bit heavier than my other bows, but that weight can give you a solid, stable feeling. All right, come on, let's go take a look. Not too bad. I like it so far. I don't think it would take me long to get used to shooting it. There's it being an ILF bow, you can adjust these brackets just in case something was out of square. But just clicking the limbs in and putting the string on, everything is straight, nothing is crooked. It's quite a bit heavier than my other bow, and it's pretty loud, but I think with string silencers and messing around with the brace height, I think we could eliminate some of that. But I don't think it would take me long to get dialed in. Just the second set of 6 arrows. It's an easy bow to shoot, and I like it so far. I'm looking forward to shooting it some more. So I got the bow back out, went back through it, made sure all the bolts were tight. I got the string silencers on because it was bothering me how loud it was. I was thinking, maybe I just didn't put it together correctly, because it sure was loud yesterday. Let's give it a listen. I think it's much quieter. So I don't know if I just had something adjusted off or what, because surely the string silencers didn't help that much, but it's quite a bit of a difference. I'll try and run a clip from yesterday. Maybe we can go back to back. Sure seems quiet. But yeah, I'm interested now to go back and listen to the clips from yesterday. One thing I'm noticing is I think the shelf depth, let's see, and there you go, right here, is different than the bow that I normally shoot. So I notice I'm having to aim further to the right because I feel like the shelf is more shallow than what I'm accustomed to which is not a big deal. I just need to get used to it. But I'm gonna try and move the camera behind me, and maybe we can get some slow motion, see how the arrow's actually flying with a little slow motion. Let's see. Definitely not used to aiming with this thing yet. We're gonna look back at this in slow motion and see if these arrows are flying funny. I'm stacking them up next to each other. They're just not quite in the spot I want to hit. All right, let's try it one more time. All right, I'm gonna put you guys down there by the can so you can see. Let's see if we can hit this can. I'm 15 yards away, so I usually shoot 15 to 20 yards away. Anything outside of that, I just feel like I'm typically practicing to like go hunt, and I'm not gonna shoot further than 20 if I can help it. I just don't think I would feel comfortable. So let's go take a look down there. I'm gonna walk back over here about 15 yards. And we're gonna see what we can do. Like I said, this bow, I'm having to aim further to the right than what I normally shoot, and I think it's because the shelf is not as deep as what I'm used to. I think it would just take, you know, a day or two of actually shooting to get used to it, just because it's a little bit different. All right, we're gonna do 6 arrows here. Ooh, right in the can. See if we can do that again. Ooh, right next to it. One of the reasons why I wanted to touch the can, I wanted an ILF bow so that I could have the opportunity to change weights. All right, this is not a bad group for the second or third time I shot this bow. One directly in the can. The rest were all dancing around it. All right. Yeah, so far I like it. I shot it today. After shooting it yesterday, I kept thinking, man, that bow is so loud. And went back, put it back together today, made sure everything was tight, and put my string silencers on there, and it just seems a whole lot quieter and a lot more fun to shoot. I think 2 or 3 days of shooting this bow, I probably have it dialed in. Maybe mess with the brace height a little, just go back and watch that slow motion footage to see what the arrows are doing. But other than that, I like it. I like the weight. It's heavy in my hand, which is a little to get used to, but I think after shooting it a day or two, you'd be fine. But the other thing is that center, let's see, that center shelf. The bow I normally shoot, I feel like has a deeper shelf. And so I find myself, I'm aiming a little bit further to the right to hit my target, which again, would take a day or two just of shooting. But it's nice and quiet compared to when I shot it yesterday. And I like it. I like the weight of it. And I like that you can take these limbs out and put a lower poundage or a higher poundage. That's the coolest thing to me. And the other neat thing is, like, other manufacturers make limbs, ILF limbs. So you could get some carbon limbs, some super curved limbs. You just have to make sure they worked with this length riser and your correct length of string. But a lot of options when you move to an ILF bow, but I like it.